We're continuing to inspire Jamaica this evening with the story of the fighting spirit of a 7-year-old Clarendon girl and those closest to her. Since we first shared the plight of 7-year-old Moesha Stewart, who was badly burnt in a fire, there has been a flood of inquiries about her immediate needs. In order to get the facts, Curlin Brown visited the Bustamante Hospital for Children, where the young girl's life and limbs were saved.
Inspire Jamaica is brought to you by Guardian Life, looking after life.
Reach out and touch somebody's hand.
She's not interested in feeling sorry for herself, even with very little to stand on because the muscles in her feet have not moved since she was a baby. The prognosis is Moesha Stewart needs reconstructive surgery, but equipment for correction of limb deformity is not available in the public health system right now. And even before that, she'll need long-term orthotics or specially made braces.
Custom-built orthotics for a case such as Moesha's will run in excess of $100,000 per side. When one considers that Moesha is a growing child and she will outgrow the orthotics and the splints every 9 months or so, it means that these splints need to be replaced every 9 months. Ideally, it probably should be every 6 months.
This net cost of nearly $250,000 will facilitate Moesha's breakthrough now until at least early adulthood.
This is going to require her to wear this probably 23 hours a day in the first instance. So she'd only take them off to bathe. She'd have to wear them to walk. She may need another pair or another set to wear in the night.
This will also represent a medical victory for the girl who Dr. Saw met after she was a well-established patient on Ward 3 at the Bustamante Hospital for Children. Though Moesha seems to be beating the odds, her knees are still bent at 90 degrees and her ankles twisted, pointing downwards and inwards, recurring deformities even after several surgeries. She needs to swap these boots for shoes from Mona Rehab, built for function as opposed to aesthetics. It's also essential that the equipment be sourced to assist Moesha and other children affected by limb deformity and who are on a waiting list for gradual corrective measures. To do anything differently would destroy nerves and blood vessels.
So one step of the operation would be to put pins across here with a frame, like that, and literally open this up slowly so that this moves in this direction. And that would stretch it out.
The product out of India, estimated to cost $5 million, is probably the best option.
It's what you can afford and what is sustainable. And from time to time, the quality is not, of some of the implants we use is not as good as we would like. But rather than spend 10 times the cost to get something out of the States, for instance, and treat only one patient, you could treat 10 to 15 patients. And that is, I think, what is important.
Doctors can make patients like Moesha functionally better, but they can't make them return to normal. Now, you too can adapt to that principle. So come on, let's get on with the business of inspiring Jamaica. I am Curlin Brown, and together we can.
Reach out and touch.